Welcome to the Pac West's Best in Class, highlighting student athletes that are leaving their mark on athletics and academics across the conference.
It's the Pac West Best in Class, where we look at more the academic side of the student athlete. And joining us from the Capilano Blues men's volleyball team, your second year now, right? Enis Bashidovich.
Yes, that's right. Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Coming from Australia, what was the process like? Why didn't you go to school in Australia? Why North Vancouver and Capilano?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, the volleyball in Australia isn't as big as it is in Vancouver. So coming to Vancouver for varsity sports was like the main reason to come here, right? In Australia, we do have like league teams, but the sport teams aren't like as integrated into like university life as they are here and in America. Yeah, so that was the big driving factor.
So you're taking business, but why Cap? Why not Camosun, or why not UBC?
Well, yeah, I guess I was lucky enough to have Dave pick me up. He recruited me, so I was like, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to come to Cap. And honestly, looking at other schools, Cap is in a great location and the campus is beautiful as well. So yeah.
Why business? Why are you taking business at Cap?
So like during high school, I always liked the idea of taking a business program. I feel like it opens a lot of doors and opportunities in a lot of different industries, and also it's just where my interests are right now.
Do you have something in mind where you want to go in business once you graduate? Is there a job or
yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm really looking to get some sort of like full-time work at a accounting firm, maybe downtown, or some sort of banking. Yeah, that's where my head's at right now.
So you're a numbers guy.
Yeah.
So what are your educational goals then? Obviously to graduate Cap, and then are there other programs that you need to take to get into accounting or get into banking?
From what I know, I think you just need the bachelor's and just like good grades to get into a good sort of full-time job. But yeah, I think Cap does enough to let its students like excel in the areas and get good positions or get into good careers.
On the education side of things, and maybe you don't know this because you didn't go to college in Australia, but is there differences in the education system in Australia compared to North America and Canadian University at Cap?
Yeah, I'm not too sure like if it's that different. I have my sister who's studying at Monash in Australia, and we sort of sometimes talk about the differences between studying here and there. There's big difference in the timing, so usually when I'm studying, she's on break, or vice versa. But yeah, I think what Australia lacks is just like the varsity side of sports and university culture, campus culture. Yeah.
She's volleyball player too?
No, she's not.
No. No, speaking of volleyball, and obviously you're student first and an athlete second, but what are the challenges that a student athlete faces while playing in the Pac West?
Right. So definitely during the regular season, you find that like trainings, games on the weekend like take up a big chunk of your time.
Yeah.
So like staying on top of studies and being productive is like pretty essential. But during COVID this year, it's been a bit different. We've sort of had the opportunity to take studies more seriously. Like a lot of the older guys, they're taking up larger course load because they know they can dedicate more time towards their studies. But yeah, next year going into this, hopefully into the season again, it will be again like a test of time management and being productive every day, I guess.
That would be tough, and I'm assuming not a lot of people would understand that. Now you're in your second year, and yeah, there's COVID, there's no volleyball, there's no athletic commitments. Well, there might be some, but there's not really that intense schedule that you usually. Now you have to flip again and get back into that. So
yeah.
What are some of the things that you have used to help you with time management? Some of the little either tips or you have a calendar, I'm sure. What are the things that you have?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, I use a calendar. Just like start of the semester, I always put in key dates, due dates, Also like to plan my days and weeks sometimes. That usually helps. Just like having a to-do list usually helps you feel more accomplished, right? If you can like tick off a few things every day. It's a great way to like get your priorities right for the day as well. But yeah, I think just being organized is the main thing, and like making the like most out of a spare 30 minutes or hour between classes or between practice. And yeah, just doing small things like that really adds up if you do it consistently.
Are you a late night guy? Do you stay up in the wee hours of the mornings to do projects?
Sometimes. I really like my sleep, so I prefer to just get some good sleep and study in the morning. But
yeah. So now,
at times you have to,
yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing what you know now you're halfway through your second year, almost done your second year, I guess. Would you do anything differently?
Looking back at my first year, I wouldn't change much. I think like it's important to trust the progress. I feel like everyone learns as they go through things. But through COVID right now, it was like obviously really unexpected for everyone, and everyone sort of struggled with it. But I think through COVID, I've sort of learned different strategies to manage with like the stress and staying at home sort of thing. And yeah, I wish I knew some things that I knew now at the start, which would have really helped.
Yeah. How are you doing through COVID and being at home and not being on the floor as much with your teammates?
It's been tough, really, like staying at home a lot, doing online classes, but there's also been a lot of like good things that have came out of it. Like online classes means that you can dedicate more time to like you have less time for traveling to school and back and forth, so you can like go to the gym before class and that sort of thing. Get to sleep in a little bit more before classes. But yeah, also just like I feel like COVID's gave like the team a good opportunity to improve during this like prolonged preseason, just giving people time to like go in the gym more and practice their skills. So yeah.
And I think your team is the longest reigning national champion now.
Yeah. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah. You still in shape? You feel like you could go out there tomorrow to play, or would you need a little bit of extra time to get yourself back game ready?
I think I need a little extra time. Yeah. I mean, I feel like most of the team's been in the gym and that sort of thing, but it's more so like the mental side of things. Everyone's ready just to take the summer off and relax for a bit and then get ready to get back to work again.
Yeah. Listen, thanks for doing this. You're best in class for Capilano, and hopefully we'll see you on the floor in a Blues uniform come the fall.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ryan.
The Pac West's best in class, highlighting the men and women of the Pac West Conference. To learn more, visit pacwestbc.ca.